Welcome. This is Education Without Borders. And in this channel, we teach everything that we need to know. Because when you have knowledge and you don't disseminate it, then it's of no use to anybody. In this lesson, we want to have a discussion about AI. We have heard a lot about artificial intelligence. And the question we are asking this day is, what is my role or what is my place in the era of artificial intelligence? Just as the name says, it is an artificial, it is intelligence, and artificial makes us think about machines. This is where man-made items or machines are made to mimic the intelligence of a human mind. And in this era of artificial intelligence, what again comes to mind is disruption. Many people are worried that AI is going to disrupt our work. And it is true. It means distraction. It will distract work. Just like the wheel and fire and the light distracted the way we used to do things. Think about the time of typewriters, just before our laptops, our computers came into place. There was similarly a lot of fear about disruption of work. But what computers did, they came to even create more work and to even make it easier for those who are working, to support businesses. The same thing I want to talk about artificial intelligence. In the era of artificial intelligence, those who will lose work are those who will not have learned how to work or how to feed into AI. What do you feed into AI? We know AI is artificial, is intelligence, and it is something done by a machine to mimic what a human mind does. And there are two things that AI will not do or will not replace. Number one, AI can never replace partnerships, teamwork, or even family. AI can never replace those. So those will remain. Those are the enduring skills that we need to keep working on. Partnerships, teamwork, and family. Those ones, AI will never take away from us. So we are still a place for teamwork. And when you talk about teamwork and partnerships, in the era of AI, think about putting together teams and partnerships to do work, to perform work that will feed into AI. And we know AI is about data, big data. The other thing AI will never do, AI will never go to the field and collect data. So I've talked about AI not forming teams, not forming partnerships. It can't form families for you. You have to form these partnerships yourself. So let's take a short break and we'll be back. We want to remind you of For Us by Us, which is a Faculty of Engineering initiative where we look for a problem, a challenge, and we look for a solution. We sort out. So we are reaching out to our partners in industry to join us, our students, our staff, to come and help us solve the problems ourselves. For Us by Us, a Faculty of Engineering initiative. Welcome back. Before we went for a short break, we were talking about artificial intelligence, AI. We said there are two things that AI will never take away from you, even if it will take away your job. And note, we said it will only take away the jobs of those who refuse to work with AI. It will never take away teamwork, partnerships, and family. Those ones AI will never take away from you. Number two, AI will never take away your job of going to the field and collecting data. And remember, AI is about using data, about working with that data to make something intelligent. Therefore, in this era of AI, you have to learn to form teamwork, teams, research teams, partnerships. Let's ask ourselves, how is artificial intelligence related to research and data collection? We've talked about forming research teams, specifically a very special type of a team. And that activity of creating a team, already you have started creating jobs and employment. And the purpose of creating a team is, a research team specifically, is to collect data, because AI will never collect data for you. So forming a team, you've already created several jobs of collecting data. AI is a big thing. You can imagine, human brain is very big. If you think about anything, looking at something and creating an artificial neural network that is able to describe what you are seeing, that requires a lot of data. So if we talk about here of positioning ourselves in the era of AI, then we can't go away from research and data collection. Once you create data, jobs from data collection, that data, what do you do with that data? That data has to be taken by a data analyst. So you see another job here of a data analyst. The data analyst is a specialist or a professional who is trained in data analytics to be able to create artificial neural networks that are interrelated and able to interpret the information collected from the field into algorithms that are trying to say something, mimicking the human brain. And therefore, we are talking then about, at the back end, you have created, AI will create a lot of jobs in the back end. And what people normally see, public see the front end, they see the machines, but behind the scenes is where we are talking about the back end. There are a lot of jobs to be created. Therefore, in this era of AI, we are talking about creating businesses within that ecosystem of AI. And it doesn't matter your career, you could be a technologist, you could be an engineer, a doctor, an artist, anything, a pharmacist, anything you can think about, AI has a place. But for that to be actualized and for us to see the front end, the back end is where most jobs will be created. I hope I have convinced you. When you hear about AI, don't be scared. AI will only take away the jobs of those who refuse to position themselves properly, appropriately, strategically, to be able to be useful and help AI to do what it is supposed to be. So I'm here to introduce you to opportunities in AI, and you cannot have these opportunities without positioning yourselves as teams, as research teams, partnerships, so that you are able to take this to the next level. So again, I'll remind you of what we are doing, an initiative by the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Nairobi. We have an initiative we call For Us, By Us, FUBU. It's an initiative where we identify a problem and we look for ourselves. We have a wealth of human resource that is able to do the data, the research, and come up with the solutions. For Us, By Us, which is an initiative of the Faculty of Engineering, working with the partners, working with the research teams, working with the rich human capital to position ourselves, to collect data and keep on doing research strategically position ourselves in the era of artificial intelligence. Again, this is Education Without Borders. Today, we have introduced ourselves and demystified this thing called AI, artificial intelligence. Thank you for watching. Keep watching, keep learning. We shall be back.